surprise afternoon stream. I mentioned that we might come back and stream a little bit more of the Sonic Racing CrossWorlds thing, so we can look at the Joker Festival mode, and that's exactly what we decided to do. So today we're going to be playing the final day of this open network test and seeing exactly how this festival mode plays out, because I've seen very small footage, and by small footage I mean literally just lobbies. So I haven't played it, I haven't seen much of this Joker Festival mode myself, but it does look a little bit different compared to the normal mode, and it has support for like 3 different tiers for players, so it seems like it's going to be structured different. So I'm interested to see how this plays, and that is why we're back for a second day. Now this may not be too long of a stream, probably about 2 hours tops, just so we get our fill of this festival mode thing in the open network test, and just get an idea of how this plays before the game comes out here in the next couple weeks. But let's just go ahead and get the game itself started. Oh, wow, weird. So I did play a little bit of this yesterday, and this is where I'm already gonna have to fix some stuff. I played a little bit of this yesterday on my TV, and as of right now, because of the settings I had applied, the game, for whatever reason, is not on my primary display. I gotta look over here now. It's on my left monitor, and I don't know why it's over here. I set it for primary display, so why'd I get third? Sure, I guess I get to play like this. I'm fixing this fast. This is terrible. Oh, here comes the new thing. A challenger from across world has appeared. It's Joker. And downloadable content obtained. So this is what's nice, at least about this open network test. Joker is part of the DLC, and it's not the free stuff. From what I understand, he's part of the season pass. So they're giving players a taste of some of the paid content early with this little Joker Festival thing today. So you get the character, and you get his vehicle here. Oh, and here comes our favorite character. Okay, here we go. It's time for some Dodon Par news. And at last, the festival is about to begin. It's a throwing event where teens are raced with a variety of different rules. This time we have the Joker Festival, only available for a limited time. Anyone who participates in festivals will earn special prizes. Joker Festival is ongoing until the end of this open network test, which is going to be right at midnight, going into Monday, so don't miss it. You got a little thing of info, so tap your allies, get rings, land air tricks. So there are certain rules for this that will be applied, but I'm going to read all that after I get this game on my primary display, because I'm tired of looking at the wrong screen. Yeah, I don't know why that doesn't count. PC gaming sometimes, I swear. I love it, and I also hate it. It's just one of those things that's messy. Alright, so let's just go right into the online mode, since this is where the new mode is. Festivals are 4v4v4 team races. So we actually have more players in this, since it's 4v4v4. That goes up... Actually, no, it's still 12. Why was I thinking it was 16? I don't know why. For reference sake, I actually only got up like maybe a little over an hour ago. It's been kind of a rough night, so I got a lot of sleep in the day, and I'm still kind of exhausted, so I might be a little foggy-headed. Alright, and team races get a burst of speed by tapping team members' machines. Develop the team gauge, use a special team boost to go faster. So this is the mechanic from Team Sonic Racing they brought back, but they retooled it. Because in Team Sonic Racing, you were also trying to build up a team boost of some kind, and then that would be how all 3 of you on your team would propel forward. It's a similar idea from what I'm reading here, but maybe a little bit better balanced, we'll see. Rental plates are available for a limited time, special rules. Rental plates are equipped with gadgets suited for these special rule sets. So they gave you a special specific plate, and it looks like now when you play online, the standard online mode is not a thing here anymore. I'm only seeing the festival, which is interesting because beforehand there were 2 modes to play, but the one was grayed out that we're waiting for until today, obviously. So they take away the standard mode, and now you can only play festival. Well, let's go ahead and try it. See how this plays. And obviously, we gotta start with the character himself that's featured. I don't know what his car is. Okay, here we go. It's a speed car. That makes sense. So we're gonna just try the full-on Joker build just to start, and then we'll probably play with whatever I want. Oh, we get the characters too from Persona 5 as our team specific, which that's cool. So tap your allies, get plus 10 points. You can't read that because it appears for like not even a second. Alright, let me go to gadgets. They said we got a special rental license, but I don't see it here in the menu, so I guess it's gonna just be a thing that's auto-applied? That's at least what I have to assume. Alright, so everyone got their courses picked. Let's see where we're going. Alright, we're going to the museum to start. So I'm pink team. It won't be easy to remember the character for your team, so I'm just going to say it by a color. So 10 points for the team with the most tap boosts. So essentially, we're just going to want to constantly hit our cars. Those wings are massive on the back of my car. At least they're not obscuring my view. Like I was saying, spacebar when I'm playing with a controller. So it's still using my other license. I just noticed that. But I don't know how the special licensing even works. And it's keeping track of all the placements of my team on the side here. So you can see on our right, we can see where each character is on my team and placements. That's cool. I believe Team Sonic Racing did something similar. So this is very much a better version of how Team Sonic Racing handled stuff. At least from first glance. I have to try playing Team Sonic at some point. There's a boost. Okay. I'm still doing this. I don't care if my teammate's in front. That's actually really good that one of us is in the lead. There. If the other guys got close, they wouldn't be able to tap. They'd just get wrecked. All my team's in front of me, so I'm going to throw this behind. Perfect. That Sonic wasn't on our team, so get wrecked. Put that there in case someone tries to do the same jump. I'm going to the left. Oh, I don't even know what I got hit by. We need to bump each other more because we're so close to getting that team boost. Alright, there we go. Just throw the fist back. Yeah, double. I thought I saw a star for a second, like from Mario Kart, which would have made no sense. Alright, that's a good set of items. Protection, and we also got boost. Oh my god, this car's in like the worst spot. I can't move past it. I'm holding these items because this is like the perfect stuff for the ending. Unfortunately, I'm getting like hit left and right. Give me that 100 ring. Then I can use this shield the end. And we're taking first, second, and third. Let's go. That was really clean. First, second, and third is going to give our team a lot of points. So we basically won this race. Yeah, and our team got 6. So that's perfect. That's a good amount of points. Not even close to second place. And I don't know who got the tap boost. Oh, we did. Nice. So we get an extra 10 points for that. So we're in the lead, and we're even further in the lead because of that. Thanks. That's pretty cool. I kind of wish there were more races for us to be a part of the same team, though. Because it feels like a team versus in like Mario Kart, but you're just done before you know it since it's only one race. I would have preferred having like 4 races, like a proper Grand Prix for our team. Maybe that'll be the case when the game comes out. As of right now, for the global test, it's just going to be 1 race for these teams, and then you disband and join into a new team next race. That would make sense. It's just the license thing is the one I would like to figure out, because they talk about a rental license, and I didn't see it. So I don't know how that works. Alright, well now we got another set of teams. Let's see what team we're on this time. Same one. Okay. Why is it E-Stadium twice? Like, hello? What is this pick? 2 of the 3 tracks are the same. This is a terrible pick. Hey, Lumi, how you doing?
Let's go.
Can't wait to knock at this game on Switch. Yo, same. I actually, in between playing this on Friday to now, I actually did pre-order the game on Steam. I got it for a little bit cheaper, thankfully, so I did end up getting the digital deluxe. So I'm going to get all the content when it comes out and have the 3-day early access, which for a game like this, I actually think we'll take advantage of. I didn't bother with a lot of the other Sega 3-day early things because they're single-player games. But for a multiplayer game, I think I might take advantage of it for once. But yeah, I can agree. So far this game test, server-wise, I haven't had any problems myself. It's been pretty stable. Alright, stay away from that. Oh, I was almost at my level 4. I really wanted to get level 4 so I would have had the invincibility. So it is kind of a bummer that Joker has no voice. They did tell us ahead of time the guest characters would not have voices from the DLC. But yeah, it hits harder when you start playing and don't hear it. I'm gonna hold this drill for a bit, because I want to use this, where exactly is a good spot. I also want to get a better item in the back. I'm gonna use it now. Try to stay away from my team. I think I don't think there's friendly fire, actually. Because I could have swore I ran through one of my team members and they didn't take damage. But I hit the shadow. So if that's the case, that's good. Takes away a little bit of strategy, but it does make things a little bit safer when you're using stuff like drill. I'm gonna hold this wisp for a bit. I got bumped in the grass, that's unfortunate, but I won't hold it until I get to this section. Because then I can just take the grass cut. Perfect. I'm gonna use this because of that monster truck. Yeah, I had a feeling. Ah, man. I was hoping that maybe I could have clipped someone with the tornado because I knew I was going to get squished. Ah, I missed the double. I'm actually going to go for it over here. Instead of the shortcut, I need the item. Because I'm pretty far behind. I'm just going to use it. I'm too far behind to hold this drill. It gets me through a lot of chaos. Drops me at the perfect spot. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm 4th. Because if that's 1, 2, and 3 in front of me, then I got 4th. Although that's red team. So they took 1st through 3rd. Yeah. Wow, my team was not that good in this one. We got bottom spots. So that's a GG's. And I barely saw my teammates, so I didn't bump them at all. Maybe like 2 or 3 bumps I got. It was not much. Okay, well, apparently it was 7. So yeah, the red team got more bumps, so their lead is even bigger. I think we know who won. Wasn't this also Sonic Racing Transformed? I don't remember the team mechanic was in Transformed. If it was, I've never played it in that game. I know this team mechanic more from Team Sonic Racing from what I've seen. But I don't know about ASRT though. I'll say the team mechanic stuff actually works pretty well. I've heard horror stories about it, how it was functioning in Team Sonic Racing, but that's more just because of balancing. Also mainly from the single player component. A lot of people had problems trying to do the single player stuff in Team Sonic Racing because of the AI being just so bad. So I've heard a lot of horror stories about mainly Grand Prix. But online, I know the game just didn't really take off. It kind of released at a bad time. Let's not kid ourselves. Like, now, Sonic Racing CrossWorlds still has steep racing game competition, but it's coming out pretty far after that said competition, because it's mainly Mario Kart World. So because we already got Mario Kart World a few months ago, it's actually coming out at a better time compared to Team Sonic Racing. I remember that came out a month before the Crash Team Racing remake, and that unfortunately overshadowed Sonic Racing immediately. So I'm hoping this game has a better life in comparison. Hey, just Super Spyro, how you doing? Yo, let's go. Either wanted to play Metal Harbor. I really like this one so far, even though it's not the biggest shortcut track. Like, there's one shortcut I know of, and it's at the end. And then, well, no, there's 2, because also at the end, there's that ramp cut. But it's just the theming. I just really like Metal Harbor. Free on Digital Deluxe? Yeah, I did the same so far on PC. Okay, now my controller prompts are back. Don't know why they were gone for so long, but now they're back. Hey Zardy, how you doing? Getting both Steam and Switch? That sounds like a good idea, actually. Because then you have the best version and a portable version. That's a good idea. I was thinking if I was going to get a console version, I would get it on Switch so I can get the Switch 2 edition. I'd just probably end up getting it on Switch specifically and then just doing the upgrade. Because then you can just get both. Kind of like what you do with PlayStation games. You would usually want to get the PlayStation 4 copy of a game and then just pay for the upgrade. Because then you have 2 copies. Alright, so this was the shortcut I was talking about right here. This is a little bit more narrow of a cut, so it saves you like maybe a second, if that. Oh god, I thought I was gonna get clipped from that attack, but it was just black hole. Okay, so we're going to Apotos. I still have my Wisp, and we're gonna hold this and use it here. Then I'm just gonna drift. Come on, get a tight drift. They just got their boost. So that's unfortunate. Oh, wait, also has a shield. Well, that shield's just ultra protected. Oh, crap. Right on my car. I was really hoping I wouldn't land on the tornado. Monster truck, does that go off-road? It should. Yeah, this is off-road. Good. That was a drill. I think that's my team, though, because I didn't get the alert. We're doing pretty bad, though. Look at our placements. We're 3rd overall, so that's not great. I'm gonna go around. I didn't want to get hit. I'm just gonna boost here. There's really no great uses for these wisps on this course, so I'll just use them to get the speed. No, there's the monster truck. And that is why I'm glad I have more of these wisps on standby. I don't know if I can come back, though. I'm gonna try the same shortcut from before, and I do have a laser on standby, so that can help. Oh, I got too much air from that. I'm just gonna go. I hold it, use it. All right, I think that might have got me 3rd. No, there's someone else in front. That was 4th. Almost. Okay, 4th and 5th isn't bad, so we're kind of balanced on points, so yeah, we're really gonna need the bump bonus to win this. Because that'll be 10 points, that'll put us at 36. Yes, we got it. Alright, we just won. All because of bumps. That feels a little cheating. You don't do as good in the race, but if you tap your cars enough, then you could win that overall race. That's kind of weird. We'll take it, though. Yeah, don't have a Xbox or PS5. I don't really blame you, because nowadays there's not as much of a reason to own the systems, and that's coming from someone who owns all the systems now. I mainly have been using my PS5, my Xbox Series right now for backwards compatibility, because it's so far their best use cases. And then also like certain exclusives that you can't get, mainly with like PS5, Astrobot. That is the game right now that I've put the most time in on my PS5. But outside of that title, yeah, I haven't really been playing any other PS5 games, because there's just not many. Or at least not many I have interest in. Yeah, from what I'm hearing, based on what some of the people are saying here in the chat about the Switch 2 version of this game, the online network test, from what I was reading, they only had the Nintendo Switch version available, like the original Switch, for the online network test, but you can still play it on a Switch 2. So you're just playing the Switch version emulated. You still get the lower frame rate, the lower resolution, stuff like that. But from what I understand, if you play the online network test on the Switch version, then you still get the network test related goodies when you're transferring over that data on a Switch 2 edition. It just looks for like the save data on your actual account. Oh, well, there's our first network error. I haven't gotten one of these at all in the whole weekend. So that is a surprise. After 3 days, only one error. Not bad. But yeah, no, for finishing up that thought, if you're playing the Nintendo Switch version of this online demo, doesn't matter if you're getting the Switch 1 or the Switch 2 edition of the said game, just playing this demo will get you access to like the extra banners and titles and such that you can unlock for just playing this. So they thought of Switch 2 players, thankfully. I don't know why they didn't have the Switch 2 version available for the network test. Feels kind of weird. Every other version existed, just not the Switch 2. But from what I've seen, I think the most popular platform that people have been playing this on, it's either the Switch version or the PlayStation 5, from what I've seen, because I've seen a lot of PS5 players. Like every stream I see someone playing this, it's most likely a PlayStation stream. That's been at least my experience. Not gonna start over a new rank. Well, unfortunately, Sega already confirmed that all of the data you get here in this online demo, none of this is transferring to the actual game. So no save progression, unfortunately. Like we will be starting over, but there's really like nothing for the Grand Prix. And I don't really mind starting over too much with the online rank just because of thing. Oh, hey, rental plate. There we go. I finally got this thing unlocked. Alright, where we want to go? I think I'll do Sand Road, because we've done the other two. Alright, so let's look at this license. We got Ring Thief, steal rings when colliding. Mini Ring Thief, select a small amount of rings when colliding. So, 2 different things of stealing. Then Handling Character Kit. So, we get some handling buffs. Rather keep. Yeah, same here. I don't know why they didn't just have like a save crossover feature, like just take your save from the demo and apply it to the retail game. Maybe just because of it being online focused, Sega didn't really want people to have a head start when the game fully comes out, especially after they're doing a 3-day early access thing. So I don't know what the reason is there. It is what it is. I'm just used to this with a lot of online demos. As someone who's played like pretty much every Splatoon online demo before those games come out, you never got to transfer your saves there, and you really would have wanted to. Because starting over from scratch in that franchise is terrible. You lose so much by starting over from scratch in that franchise. So I agree with the idea of let's just transfer demo save over if save player's time. Okay, it'd be nice to play the game today, though. Like, what's going on here? It's funny, I haven't had any issues with this online demo, and then today, yeah, there's a timeout. That's our second comm error in a row. I haven't had any issues, and then the Joker Festival starts, and that's where the network errors are happening. As it says, open network test. There will be bugs. Hopefully we get to still do the same kind of race. I mean, yeah, we're up on the schedule for ring grab. So it's good I started when I did, because I didn't realize that these time schedules are like 30-minute intervals, so I got to play the first thing, which was just the tap boosting. So now I get to try a different mode if we can get a game working. That is the million-dollar question. Okay, so now on blue team, or Team Mona. We'll do Mystic Jungle. And it's still the rental, right? Yeah, still rental plate. I figured when I saw the SP on the side. I like the wings changing on the blue color car for Joker now just being gold. That's a nice touch.
Let's go.
And I'm looking over, if you're on the red side, they become silver. These are nice complementary colors.
Farewell.
Upper character rewards from the event. Yeah, that'd be nice. I know Sega's been a little more secretive about certain things when it comes to how this open network test worked leading up into it, so I don't know the full details. I would hope some of the rewards we can carry over too. That'd be nice. At least things like all of like the license things, that would be, well, not the license, the title card for our character. I keep on thinking that's a license for whatever reason, but the game uses licenses for your powers. Yeah, give me your rings. So now it's all up to how many rings we can get to give us that bonus. I'm gonna hold this for a second and then use it here in the air. It's the perfect spot. And with the fist. I'd rather have the item right now. Rings don't matter too much in the beginning because we're gonna get constantly hit. It'll be later, I definitely don't want to get hit as much. Oh, I just ran into that soldier's foot. Well, that killed my drift. Oh my god, I thought I could avoid it. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, fire in the line. I'm at 12, this is really bad. 19 hours to finish the event. Yeah, that's definitely dedication. Congrats there. I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna get level 3 here. Yeah, there we go. I should probably just use this here. Ow, I didn't get the item? Are you kidding me? I thought it was gonna drop me right in front of the item set, but it was in the middle of it. Okay, that's fine. Probably shouldn't use the monster truck in the air. Something tells me I'm not gonna hit anyone. Oh, I clicked the button as soon as I got hit, of course. Just use it. Okay, at least I got something. Nice. All the boost. Go, 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 go. Let's go. First place. All because I got 4 Wisp powers. Thanks for the infinite boost game. Alright, who got the bonus rings? We got a couple bonuses near the end, so I feel like we might got it. Yeah, we did. Okay. We're close. It's like 100 rings off between first and second. Alien character kit. Nice. I mean, that's what we're using now, so now we got a feel of how it works. The Phantom's the new title. I think I play with Joker enough. Because everyone's playing with the character, I kind of want to go back to what I was playing with mostly. Where is it? There it is. This will give me a little bit better handling. Plus, I got a lot of speed with Sonic, so it makes up for some speed loss. I won't be using my normal license with this, so I don't know if I'm going to keep the combo or not. I just want to try with this unique license. Been on Team Violet a lot so far. I think that's the team I've gotten picked on the most. Also, I just noticed, are we 3v3v3ing this? Because the lobby kind of fell apart. Yeah, sure enough. We got teams of 3s, so the lobby kind of fell apart.
Salutations! Hey guys! Salutations! Agreed.
Alright, good. Different track. Haven't been on Sand Road yet today. Trying to pick tracks that I haven't really played too much today, and then once I play them all, I don't care. Since we only have the 9 tracks, you really have to hope you get stuff you haven't seen in a bit, because a lot of the same stuff appears on this rotation. Oh, okay. Host has been disconnected. Who's the host in this lobby? There's 9 of us. Well, so much for Sand Road. Yeah, nothing but rookies and ranked online. That makes a lot of sense with this being a demo, and with this being a new mode just for today, a lot of people I think started to play the online test starting today. I don't really expect to climb any kind of like leaderboard on this when it's during the testing phase, just because I know there's going to be a lot of fresh faces. So it'll be kind of hard to climb when you have a lot of rookie team members. If it was just solo queuing like the first 2 days were, then that's easy. Now the hardest part for me is just actually staying in the game long enough before we get comm-aired. Got a lot of those today, which is a little annoying. In fact, it's taking this long to also find games is not giving me much confidence. Yeah, what is this? We got a 3v3v4. That's not fair. Like, what is this team scaling? Actually, no, that's a 4v4v3. We're the only one without an extra person. What happened, man? All right, well, that's a little annoying. The team games can be heavily skewed if you don't have a full lobby. So we're gonna have an uphill battle as the three-man legged race here.
Hello.
Hopefully when the game is out in the next couple weeks, team matchmaking like this isn't as buggy. Because so far, not a pleasant experience. It's been a fun mode, but the matchmaking has been kind of all over the place. And the fact we're taking this long to load yet again is another concerning sign. Because the last time a game took a while to start, then we got hit with an error. And it's nothing to do on my side, it's definitely these servers. Oh, it's okay, take your time. It's not like this is a time demo or anything. I'm gonna check my task manager and see. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I'm gonna see if this game even has any network connection. And no, it's at 0, so it was definitely timing out. Yikes. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about being a teammate down on Violet Team, because now Violet Team doesn't exist. Looking forward to Werehog. Yeah, I'm actually going to be interested to see how he plays. I imagine it's going to be a power character in terms of his stats, because it's beat-em-up style from Sonic Unleashed. Power makes a lot of sense. I'm a little annoyed that's a pre-order bonus exclusive, though, because after this game comes out, and if you don't pre-order it, they're just going to lock the Werehog behind the vault. Like, you can't get it anymore. Like, that'd be lost content, and that's so dumb. Sega has done that plenty of times with DLC. And has annoyed me over the past couple years. There's no reason for that to just be a pre-order exclusive after the game has come out. Maybe a few months later, make it available to buy. Oh, what is this team distribution? How does... Wait, this doesn't make any sense. Like, how do the other two have 4 and we have 2 people? What is this scale? Hello? You could have took one of the other 2 people in the other 2 teams and just put them over here. It would have been better if it was a 3v3v4 instead of 4v4v2. Like, what is this team scale? Jeez, I thought it was bad before, and this is worse. I can't wait for all my lobbies to load up and I'm all by myself. Okay, it just randomly found more people, I guess, because there's new names here on my team I didn't see before. Alright, well, so much for the 2-team setup. That's much better. I'd rather not have only 2 people on my team, myself included. My teammate almost made me miss the item. So the bumping can be a little too aggressive. Okay, can I get off the wall? Again, the bumping can be a little too aggressive. Trying to get that ring, I missed. I'm just gonna use this here. Get the rings. Alright, where are we going? Pirate ship. Okay, that's good. Oh my god, that was a really bad area to get caught in. I'm gonna go over here. Too much chaos on the left. Stay on the right. I don't think I've gone through this layout before, because this definitely looks different. Oh my god. Okay. Keep on getting wrecked the moment I get to do anything. That case in point. And I missed the double. That was why I used my boost. I need an item here. I don't care what it is, I just need something. No, I missed the double. That was the one I really wanted, but this is bad. I'm probably gonna get a low spot. Without an item, it's really hard to come back. Yeah, that was probably like 9th.
Gotta focus next time.
Yeah, sure enough, and man, my team did bad. 7, 8, 9, 11. Those are all bad spots. Even if we get the bonus, we can only get second at most, so GG's. The fact that blue team got first, second, and third did not matter. Their last teammate got 12. Oh, we still got the... Wait, yeah, no, we did get the bonus. I was like, wait, any reward to the wrong team? No, it's just the victory logo that came up. I put us in second, though, getting the ring bonus. Like the extreme gear. I like how they brought it back. The fact we haven't seen extreme gear since the Rider series, which last we saw was 2011. It's just nice to see Riders references again after, what, 14 years? It plays pretty fun from what I've seen. I just haven't had enough time to experiment with a lot of the different gear. I've mainly been sticking to stuff that just helps with my control as I'm learning how to play the game. I'll definitely start breaking down more of the different vehicle types when the game fully comes out and start to see what's viable, what's not, what I like to use comfort-wise, stuff like that. Because I don't know what the popular pick has been so far for just functionality. I'm seeing it in terms of just fan appeal. Yeah, it's definitely extreme gear, because most people just use that. I just don't know if it's any good, or if people are just picking it because they like it. Then you got Omega behind me here with the pickup truck. What the heck, man? Got the scooper all ready to go.
Yes. Let's go.
Alright, Rainbow Garden. Alright, we haven't been here in a little bit, at least in terms of main course. We were here for one of the transitions, but not as a main course.
Time to slip ahead.
Not gonna use this now, because in the air is pretty punishing to get hit. Especially if you're nowhere near one of these boosters. Well, I guess I'm on the off-road. Okay, this is perfect, because I can take the off-road cut by doing this boost. I'm just gonna drop it right in the middle. Have fun. Where are we going? Alright, good. I was really hoping to be Hello Scud because of the bonus. So it's Boost Frenzy. That's great. Unfortunately, this level 4 doesn't give me invincibility like it could for my license powers I've been using. This is off my screen.
You're too good.
Try to hit the bonus. There we go. Got an item. And use the black hole here. In sections like that, I feel like Void probably works the best, just because of all the rings, all the players, there's a lot of chaos. I just really hope I can get the rings if players drop them. I'm just gonna use this here, because I wanted a different item. I'm in 7, so I should get something good. I'm gonna hold this, actually. Instead of taking this shortcut, I'm gonna try for the ending cut, because that saves me a lot more time. And I have the Omochao at the end to give me more rings. Alright, let's go. And the boost at the end? Let's go. Perfect timing. That is why I was hoping the Omochao item would really help at the end for rings. And it was just enough to get us our boost. I'm glad I got first because my team didn't do as hot. So we definitely need the ring grab bonus to win. Here's hoping we got enough. That ending push was a lot of rings. No, we were just off by a little over 100 rings. Man, if we got that bonus, we would have won. That's the punching part about Team VS. It's all about your team, if you can win or not. And if your team places bad, yeah, GG's. I pre-order again somewhere near your job. That sounds like a good idea, because then you can pick the game up the same day it comes out, probably. If you're getting it on like a console. Normally, if I just pre-order a game, nowadays I mainly just pre-order at Best Buy, because I just have it shipped to my house. Because the closest place that normally carries games that come out in this area for me is like about half an hour away. So I'd rather just have it shipped to my house just for that convenience factor. Depending on the game, it's not something I need to play like day one. But if it is, I usually would just get it digital. And if I want a physical, I get it later. That's how I've handled a lot of things over the years, and it's actually working out. it doesn't help that most of this stuff nowadays I want is also on the PC, which you can't get physical anyways. I remember there was a time period in like the mid 2010s where companies were trying to somehow still do physical PC releases, but this is when physical media was basically non-existent for a computer. You couldn't use DVDs or Blu-rays or anything on modern PCs because you didn't have the disk drive. So a lot of companies were selling you USB sticks that had the game on it, which are themed around the game, which I thought was a neat compromise to get a physical release of a game on a computer. Since you couldn't do discs anymore, the USB made the most sense. You got a DRM-free version. And then they still gave you a digital copy so it can get updated. It was a smart idea. But that quickly stopped because it was too expensive and had almost no appeal. It just didn't really work from what I understood, which was sad. And our Switch 2 pre-order your job. Nice. Also, I appreciate that follow. Hopefully you've been enjoying the streams and enjoy future ones as well. I'm gonna use it here. I don't feel like that Omochao was great to use in that section, because I almost feel like I got nothing out of it. I think other people were taking my rings. I'm gonna go wide here, get more rings. I just barely got the respawn ring. Let's go. Alright, Shake Trick here, because I've noticed Shake Trick... Never mind. I was gonna say, usually works more consistently there, and it didn't work at all. Alright, I'm in first, so I get the pick. Let's go random. Oh, crap. Never mind about being in first. Okay, we got infinite use for the Wisp, so let her rip. Oh, thank God that's a wall. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I'm surviving that. And yet again. Oh, that's a horrible respawn. Why is it back here? These shortcuts aren't really faster. I'm using this now because I'm so far behind, I need to make ground. Can I keep this going in the next section? Well, that's unfortunate. I had to see if I could. Laser, that's good. I'm gonna hold it for a second and use it here. Oh, a little bit of an extension. Good. That's actually a really good spot to use laser, because that was a long laser extension. Right when I was making a turn. That's disgusting. Oh, I didn't get anything? Man, that sucks. Now I'm gonna get steamrolled. I need a good item here. And I missed the item, never mind. I think that's it for me. I think I'm out. There's no more item sets, so I have to just get raw skill. Actually, wait, no, there is. There's this one. I'm still gonna get a bad spot, but I'm hoping... yeah, never mind. I couldn't pass anyone. That's like a 9th.
Not bad, I guess.
8th. Oh, yeah, my other teammates didn't do that much better. So even with bonus, that's a GG's. I think Violet just wins. Yeah, they got the curb stomp victory, because I got everything. I think it's the first time we've placed in 3rd, though, so now we've gotten all the placements. It's not a thing to be proud of. It's not like I'm going for the placement challenge, where you're trying to get every place in a race. That's really hard to do, from what I've seen. I've watched so many people do that in, like, Mario Kart. It's a struggle for Mario Kart World. 1, 24 players. Hard to get every place when there's 24 of them. 2, matchmaking in that game is terrible after a while, so you're lucky to get a race past 16 players. I've seen people try to do the 24-player challenge thing where they get every place, and they have to just go into private rooms because they can't do it from a worldwide match. Alright, so it looks like at 5:30, that is when we get the last festive event of the 3, so we get Air Trick. So that's good, because I was only planning to go for about 2 hours anyways. And that is 30 minutes before I would cut broadcast. So that's perfect. So we're back to Tap Boost now. And I'm back to my normal license. I will say the ring one was interesting, but somewhat hard to also get as many rings as you want with how chaotic the races are. Tap boosting is pretty easy just because of the nature of how chaotic these races are. You're always near someone. So if you're near your teammates, you just get free points. I don't know how Air Trick's gonna work, though, when we try that event, because it really depends on the course. What is that thing Amy's driving? What? It's a drill car? I haven't seen that one on the list. I mean, I haven't played with every vehicle that's in this demo, but oh my god, that thing is a menace. Amy upgraded from hammer at this point. She's using drills. I'm getting on her bad side.
Hey!
Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? I really want it to be Sand Road because we got to be there for all of 1 second. And it's Water Palace. We'll go to the Sand Road eventually. Oh no, the longest load. Someone's on an old spinning disc, aren't they? Because I believe this is playable on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. So if you're playing on the OG hardware from 10 plus years ago, yeah, that's going to be some long loads. We mentioned it earlier here, but now I'm just using my PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series for backwards compatibility. I can't go back and play those games for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on the original hardware anymore. It's because of loading, which I knew that'd be the case. As someone who's seen a giant increase just going on PC side for the solid state stuff. Yeah, this is not a surprise that the consoles got even bigger boost, because console loading times were always abysmal once we got to the hard drive era. I'm just so glad that pretty much every console we have nowadays is finally abandoning the slow media. So, PlayStation, Xbox, they're all solid state stuff. Switch 2 is not the same flash memory as it used to be, so it's actually faster. It's not as fast as the other systems, but it's close. So nowadays, loading times aren't very much of a problem. Alright, we're going over here.
Let's keep up the pace.
I'm going to want to hold this for a while, because having 2 more boosts to use is really good. As long as I don't get this taken away from me, I have a good item set here. Okay, right in the mouth of the beast. It's ironic how I did so terrible in that section, but I'm still up in the front of the pack. I hold this for a second. Still have my boosts. Use it here. I'm just going for that pure skill at this point for driving. We're not even going to use these items, because these are great items if I can hold them. Mainly the boost, because the magnet won't do too much. It's the boost that is gonna really get me through a good section at the end. I just love how I can hold these items for as long as I want. If this was Mario Kart, this thing would have been gone like a minute ago. All right, there we go. First, second, and third. I think someone just passed me. So first, second, and fourth.
Gotta focus next
That's
time.
still good. No, no one did. Okay, I thought Jet passed me at the line. So that's good. First, second, and third. It doesn't matter our Shadow got 12. We still won. And if we got the tap boost, it's guaranteed. Even if blue team gets it, we still win. And it was red team, so GG's the blue team. You got last. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Like how I didn't get the #1 lead cap when I was mostly in the front of the pack. Didn't really get to stay in first too long. I bounced between first and second a lot. You're very tired? Yeah, I get that much. Same boat. I haven't been sleeping that well the past week in general, so I got up really late today. So I know how you feel there. Other than that, I'm doing good though. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I really wish this is one of those games that would just keep the audio going when you alt-tab out, because every time I need to mess with something in a different window, it just mutes the audio, and it's just very jarring. Alright, Team Red. Please give me Sand Road. Please. What button is that 3 line on the PlayStation? Is that the share button? Or no, it's this one. It's options. So it tells you what it is if you just hit it, but I was hoping maybe it can give me the rest of the schedule.
Later.
Man, I just want to go to the Sand Road without a comm error today. So it's either we get there and get kicked, or someone else gets a different pick. Eventually, we'll go back. Oh, that didn't count as the perfect? That was like right on the green line. Get screwed.
You're too slow.
And I missed the item for doing that, so get screwed to me. I'm going wide for the item. Oh, come on! We weren't even a full lap in. I'm really having a rough time with the network today. Because day 1 and day 2, I did not see a single error. And then day 3, I see 5. At least. Maybe more. We don't know. I'm not done yet. least I'm not getting penalized anytime I'm getting kicked like that, because it's the game's fault, not the player's fault. So it's not adding to a penalty score or anything. I mean, if I went my options right now and checked that, I would probably still be 100 of 100. I mean, the game has not penalized me for any of these comms. Well, now I want the redo. Send me back the metal. Okay, that's not a good sign. This might be comm error number 6. Okay, never mind. Good. If it's on that loading screen for too long, that's when we've been seeing too many comm errors as of late. Good, our cars were right on top of each other, so that was a lot of boosts. Kind of reminds me of the anti-grab boosting mechanic from Mario Kart 8. Except it's better, because the boost mechanic in Mario Kart 8 was very minor. Like, you tap the car in that game, and anti-grab, you got barely any speed. Alright, so I have a boost ready to go. A lot of chaos behind me. I'm just gonna use it here. Throw this behind. Go on the Dragon Road. You can't stop me, Joker. What's the frenzy? Alright, boost panels. Okay. Good time for that player to use their fire tornado. No, I missed the item. None of my teammates are here, so I can't get the bump boosts. So far, I'm actually the one furthest ahead on my team, so that's not ideal. I'd like my team to be kind of closer to me than in the back of the pack. Dude, I just need an item. Alright, good. I was hoping I had enough time to grab the double when I respawned. I'm gonna just go around. And I still missed. Dude, I went around because I wanted an item. I still missed it. Oh, come on! Dude, I was in second, too. There's my teammate. Alright, so let's just get at least... That was top 3. So, I think we're good. First, second, and third was all violet. Yeah, let's go. First, second, third is violet team, so we pretty much won. Oh yeah, no, definitely won. Because I didn't realize our last player was 8, so that's more than enough points. GG's. that Team Sonic racing mechanic. Essentially, that's what this festival mode is. It's just Team VS. It's similar, from what I can understand, to how Team Sonic Racing's mechanic is, but it changes the main gimmick every like 30 minutes. So it's on like a pattern of 3 different festive gimmicks. Right now it's tap boost. Before it was ring bonuses, so you just get rings to get your boost. And this last one's air tricking. So the more air tricks you get, the more you build up the meter. It seems like they handled the Team VS stuff a little bit better here than Team Sonic Racing, which is ironic because of that Team Sonic thing was the whole point of Team Racing. And it, from what I understand, didn't feel that great. But again, this is just from an outside player looking in. Have never played it myself. I haven't heard the best stuff about that game for kart racing standards. So my experience, this is pretty close to how Mario Kart Team VS works. It'll be sad after today this will be done, because I will want to play more of this game, but I'll have to wait a couple weeks. So back to Mario Kart, I guess, I'll go until then. Dude, what is with this game? They literally have a perfect setup here. There is one team with 4 players and one with 2. You could have moved one of the people from Team Blue over to Team Violet. Hopefully that gets fixed going into the game itself, as we've been seeing. Because imagine if this is the scaling, 2v3v4. That would be stupid.
Sounds good.
Hey, finally. Now let's not get a DC. Every time we've gone here today has been bad luck. Okay, looks like it did find players to fill those slots on the other teams. So what we see in the lobby isn't necessarily always a guarantee for the actual scaling of teams. It is still finding people while queuing. It's really weird though. Because I don't know how that would work. You probably just like, dude, can I like get out of the off-road? My team keeps on bumping me right, which is really not helping me. I was trying to say. It looks like the game is trying to put you in lobbies that are already queued and ready to go, but I've never seen that myself. Okay. I almost had that drift out, but that last second bump. Definitely gonna hold this for a while, because the shield can be really helpful. Going probably in the lap 3, if I had to imagine. And that is why I want level 4, because I'm gonna hold the shield for a little bit longer. Stay down here because of all the boost pads. I have a good lead right now. I think that's at least 3 seconds that I have. I wonder if this works. Nope. Okay, I had to try it. It's not the same as the boost. So I kind of burned that item then. Just give my teammates a chance to catch back up. Ow. That's unfortunate, but I want to stay over here. Get away from the other players. Take that cut. No item, so I have to be careful. I knew that was happening. I couldn't get to level 4. If I could get to level 4, I would have been fine. So, unfortunately, I think I'm getting like 5th? No, I got a couple places there. I think I got 2nd.
Good race, everyone.
Everyone was overtaking me in the end, but my speed stat was enough to put me back up. Oh, that's not great, though. My team sucked. We got all bottom spots outside of my 2nd placement. Even if we get the 10-point boost, I don't think it's enough because the Violet team's score. We'll be off by 1, so GG's. I don't know what happened to the rest of Red team because starting into lap 3, we were 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. But after the first couple turns, it looked like my team just fell behind fast. What, we get 1, maybe 2 more races of this style, and then we're going to do the last type for festive schedule, which will be the air tricking. It really just depends on how we queue and if we get commerce or not for how many races in between the schedule change. It's funny, after the first couple minutes, I have not seen as many Jokers now. A lot of people were playing Joker when I first got in these lobbies, but now I'm mainly seeing the standard Sonic cast again. People are just picking what they've been playing with and just sticking with it, I guess. More of a comfort level than just seeing how the DLC character plays. And it is a little disappointing these guest characters have 0 voice acting. Like, they didn't even use stock voices from their games, which is kind of weird. Joker has a lot of stock lines you could just pull from Persona 5. I'm gonna pick random. Like, it's weird to hear Joker make more of a sound effect, like a standard chiptune cartoon character, instead of actually having a voice. I wonder why that was the case. Like, I can understand it for some higher property characters you're getting in the game, like SpongeBob, for example. I can understand not getting voice acting for those characters. That would be really hard to do. But with your own in-house properties, Sega owns the rights to Persona stuff. Like, you couldn't just pull it from your own games? That's just weird to me. Okay. This fist is not very useful right now, so I'm just gonna hold it. I don't want to hit my teammate with this. I just want to use it on... You know what? This is a good time. I'm holding this for the shortcut up ahead. Perfect. And if anyone tries to get in front of me, get squished. Thanks for the pick. Now get squished. Yeah, I really don't know if it's faster to stay in the water in this section of Polska or actually go the top route when you're flying, because both seem to be almost the same. I don't think that hit anyone. I'm taking the off-road cut because of this boost. Get wrecked. And thankfully, squishing my teammates when I'm in monster truck mode doesn't hurt them. It just gives them the bump boost. Alright, now I'm in front with 3 wisps to use, and that's really ideal. Now I'm just gonna do, okay. I'm gonna do this cut, obviously. I gotta use it twice, though. One more time, that's unfortunate. Like that. GG's. I can't believe I got another wisp, though, on that last capsule. I thought I was just gonna get something like another fist. But the punching globe is not gonna be helpful in that situation, so thank you for the boost. First, second, good, but 9th and 10th, I don't know. It's gonna come down to if blue team gets the bump boost or not. Because if they get the tap points, then they win. And they didn't, so we win. Yeah, see, that's how I feel too, Matt. Like, I don't understand the Sega-owned IPs. Like with Joker, why couldn't they just put voices in for those characters when they can just pull them from the games? They don't need to be re-recorded lines. You can just take lines that were already from previous titles and splice them together. That's something we've seen in a lot of different games before. So it's weird to see that not be what Sega did for like their own guest characters. Hey, Persona Horn. Can I change that now? I think I can. I'll just change it to the overall build. I have to do it fast. Alright, yep, that worked. It's not much of a horn, though. In fact, it gives you more of, like, the aura effect than the actual sound. I can barely hear it. Yeah, so now we're in the last schedule, air tricks. So, the more air tricks we do, the more points we'll get for our team. And that's gonna give us the special license, I imagine. Yep, rental plate. It's more focused on air tricking, too. Good. We'll have to see what that is in a second. No, I'll pick them all, because we haven't done them all as a main stage yet. So we got Air Trick Expert to perform them faster, and another one to complement it. Boost Turner, slightly increasing boost stats, hold up to 130 rings, get a small number of rings for each rotation from an air trick. So primarily focus on getting all the air trick boosts, but also you have a little bit more rings to work with. Interesting rental plate. I haven't been on blue team too much today. This is like, what, our second or third time on blue team? That's some really good speed to start, and immediately in the off-road. Okay, that didn't last long. Dude, I'm constantly going in the off-road. It's not helping this is the first race. I'm using a different license, so I gotta get used to the normal drifting mechanics again instead of my, like, altered ones. That happened when we changed licenses before, too. Dude, I keep on getting bumped into the off-road. This is really annoying. Oh, I still got the boost. Cool. Now we're gonna take these other paths because that'll give me more air boosts. Good timing. Get out of my way. And I have some boosts ready, so let's go. Looks like I'm not the only one that was able to take a pretty big speed increase. It didn't take cut though. Oh, that's my team's boom boo. I'm gonna go this way. Okay, I guess not. So thanks, Omega. Appreciate it. That just screwed me over pretty big. I should probably just use this. Just get another item. So I can get something better. Are you kidding me? I hit the boost! Man, I got super wrecked on that ending. Like, oh my god, man. I went from like second place all the way down the last because of that bump from Omega. I'm not kidding. That bump alone screwed me. Because that knocked me down like 2 different places. Then I was getting into the middle of the horde, and that's where all the chaos happened. So that alone, that one thing, yikes. Our team did pretty terrible to begin with, so it wouldn't have mattered if I got a top spot, because my other teammates also got bottom spots. That was a rough race. Yeah, can I report Omega player? He was a bully. No, that was just legit terrible luck on my front. We both tried to take the same path at the same time. So we just pushed each other around. It just was unfortunate the Omega player was a little bit more left. So when we were bumping each other, he didn't get hit into the wall, but I did because I was on the right side. So he barely cleared the fork on the road, and I did not. It's like the same energy when I'm trying to take the big shortcut in Bowser's Castle in Mario Kart World, and I keep on getting bumped in the middle of the cut. And it's such an important one, because that beginning shortcut saves you like 3 seconds. If you miss it, you're almost guaranteed to be in the back of the pack. So it's the same feeling of just, man, if I miss this, I'm screwed.
See ya!
Ah, the stadium. The boring one. I mean, it's not that boring, but it almost feels like Mario Stadium from Mario Kart 8. It's pretty simplistic, has some grass cuts here and there, but not the most memorable course. Usually stadium courses, like being the first course in a racing game, kind of fall under that umbrella. The only one that always stood out to me from racing games was Luigi's Raceway in Mario Kart 64. Because that was one of the 2 courses that had a projector on the screen. So you were able to see your character racing in the game itself, which was a pretty cool little trick they did back in the day. So it was memorable for just a cool tech detail. Oh my god, stop hitting me in the off-road! That's so annoying! I'm using it. Good timing. Get wrecked. I want to go up the escalator, trying to get away from the pack, but unfortunately the whole pack took the same cut. Wow, I didn't expect to land back on the road. Oh, but that was unfortunate though. I missed an item. And this is bad. I want to get knocked in this area. It's not off-road, but there's a lot of tables to avoid. So I lost a lot of speed. I want to save this for the off-road cut at the end. Something tells me that might be a better spot. Okay, so much chaos. Good timing. Throw that back. And that is why I wanted to wait to use my laser. Because not only was I that chaotic spot, but also I actually dodged an item use. So really good timing. I almost had that taken away from me. Oh no. We got decent spots at best. We need the boost. Did we do enough air tricks? Because this is extremely track dependent on the air trick thing. Oh, barely, man. They were all pretty close to each other in points. Such a few tricks in between each team. I think of the 3 different festival game modes we've been playing here, the bump boosting, ring bonus, and trick boosting. I think the trick one's the worst because it's extremely track dependent. So, it's cool. But also, some tracks, you barely get the trick. And others, you trick all the time. Like, we did more tricks in the mall section than we did here on the Sonic Raceway. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Trying to change something here on my feed. There we go. I need to set up one of the things on the Stream Deck that they just released. That might make some extra little commands a little bit easier to pull off. There's now like virtual Stream Deck buttons you can make on your computer, which is exactly what it sounds like. There's a little square you can make on your own computer feed, and that's a Stream Deck now. So you can have more buttons if you just make a Stream Deck on like a side monitor, for example. I want to set it up, I just don't know what to put on it. Because most of my stuff I just have in folders. So that way I could just mess with a physical device. That's why I got a Stream Deck, is to not mess with my computer. It's cool, but it seems a little situational for me. So I gotta figure out what to do with it. Let's see. Let's go to the Colorful Mall, because outside that transition, we haven't actually raced on the mall itself today. I want to see if we can go there.
Do it.
Is that the Joker character making the duck sound, or is that... No, I think it's someone's horn. I was gonna say, if Joker makes a duck sound, but I didn't give him the actual voice, I think that's a more insulting thing than anything. He forgot to give you a voice, so here, have a duck voice. Okay, I don't like the long waiting, and that is why. Man, well, we tried going to the mall, but the game said don't. I think that's comm error 7? I've lost track at this point. Like, as I am here, where do I go to see the penalty thing again? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, see, the game does not penalize us anytime we get the DC. So, it doesn't matter that happens, but it's just annoying. Especially when we were just about ready to start a race. Okay, back to blue team. We've been getting a lot of blue team picks now. So we went from never being on blue team to always being on blue team. Man, what is that animation for the wave on the red team? You can't see the character with all the heat waves. I think it's a little too aggressive.
Hey guys.
Like, this flare is the same effect, and I mentioned it when I was playing this on Friday. But these little animations they can get around your character, like the fire, ice, wind, stuff like that, it's the same idea they did with the aura effect for Sonic Colors Ultimate. And it's just very distracting. At least this game's aura system, it seems to be only a cosmetic in the lobbies. Because once we're in the races, I don't see the same auras anymore. And that's why I never used them in Sonic Colors Ultimate, because it was the exact opposite. The aura was always around your character in Ultimate. So it was making things a lot harder to see when you were playing the game. So see, like right now we have the aura, but as soon as we start the race, it goes away. So it's actually easier to see our cars. That aura is just a cosmetic nightmare when you're trying to see visual detail. I don't know if they did the same aura thing for the last Sonic racing game. I might actually try playing some of that before CrossWorlds actually does come out in September. Just so I can see exactly what we're coming off of from the last Sonic racer. Because I've just heard so many mixed things about it, I don't know exactly what to think myself. But I've watched people play it, and it seems fine. So it's definitely a game I think I probably should just try at some point. Because I own it, I should just boot it up and just see for myself. Alright, throw this behind me. I want to go Dragon Road. Dragon Road. We're going to Dragon Road. You can't stop me. Thank Violet team. I think this is also an area we can get more trick boosts. It wouldn't be guaranteed if we go to random. We might have gone to like a super straightaway course. That's gonna make someone's life a lot harder. I hope. I guess, do the tricks count? Because I didn't get the finish. I think it might have still for my team. Get the double so no one else can get it. That was a good use of Void. And now we're taking first and second, so let's keep up that lead. This is useless at this point, so just use them. Get Almost Shell out. So, looks like Violet got first and second. I think we got third and fifth.
Nice. Let's go.
I think a red team member just took fourth for the last second. Yeah, I was right. So, we got third, fifth, and the other two are bottom spots, sadly. So, if we get the air trick bonus, we tie with red team. I don't know if we did get it. No, Violet got it. Man, look at the difference this time. Big gap between all three teams on points. We were nowhere near Violet's. I was wanting us to get the boost because I wanted to see what happened if we tie. We haven't seen a tie yet today. As I mentioned before, I think of the three different types of game modes we've been playing the Festive. The air trick one is probably the worst of the three because it is track dependent. This was one of our best ones to get a big gap in those tricks, but the other races so far has been like a 10-point difference between teams. So it really just shows that air trick is really gonna be just track dependent, as I said earlier. It might be better in the full game. We have more tracks, so we have more areas to do tricks off of. I think I've liked tap boosting the most because it's pretty simple to get the boost off of that, and then you can still use your own license. Getting predetermined licenses for these other two Festives has been an interesting idea, and it does adjust how you play too. So it's a unique gimmick. I like it. I think we got maybe 2-3 more races in us tops before the Festive schedule changes. But around that point is when we're going to be calling it for today. Because I just wanted to get some time in this mode just to get a feel of it. Especially before it does go offline here in a few hours. Because today's the final day to play this online network test. After today, next time we get to play this game is 3 days before it comes out if you get the digital deluxe version. Which I might just end up playing it those 3 days before it comes out, since it's one of those few games having early access makes sense for. Okay, that was like, what, comm error 8? Also, there's that, too, for today. I'm getting a little annoyed at the comm error, so as much as I've been enjoying this, I'm kind of feeling almost done with the open network test now because I'm getting too many errors. I think I've menued more today than actually raced. Also starting to get a little bit warm in here, but yeah, about 2 degrees warmer than it should be, so also don't want to go for too much longer because I got a lot of heat in this room and I have it shut up. Alright, let's try Mystic Jungle because we haven't actually played on Mystic Jungle yet. Not even as a transition. Actually, now thinking about it, I don't think we ever saw transition for Mystic Jungle for both Friday's stream and even today's stream. Don't know if that's a thing that's not in the CrossWorld transition table or not. I don't know. Like, what tracks are available for the CrossWorld second lap transition? I don't know the full list. Oh, I guess we're going to Water Palace, which is funny because that was one of the picks in here, but that was the random pick. The random, it almost feels like random does the same thing that it's been doing in Mario Kart World right now, whereas prioritizing the 3 different tracks are already available to pick. So what's the point of random? Random's supposed to pick one of the many courses in the game, not one of 3. Get wrecked. One thing I don't like, though, about Team Versus, and I've only just now noticed this issue, we don't have access to a map anymore, which is really weird. Take other games like Mario Kart. That's always the best comparison here for very obvious reasons. Mario Kart, when you're playing Team Versus, you still have a mini-map on the side, so you can see where you're driving in the course. But here, in this game for the festive mode, it's replacing the map with our placements, which is not as helpful as just being able to see where you're going on a track. I don't know why there's not a map. That feels like a really weird thing to not include. Don't know that's actually gonna really matter. Oh boy, in a way. Yeah, there's like nothing I can do about that. I needed like a speed item. Guess now I'm gonna stay in the back and try to get a good item. Like that'll work. This is a great section to use the Boom Boo because it's so claustrophobic. No, I wanted the item, I got bumped. I didn't even want to go for the item on the right, but I got bumped into the area, so I had to commit. Perfect, take the shortcut. Really bad handling there, though, so that was kind of a mess. Oh, come on, right at the line. I think that got me 9th. I was in, like, 4th, I think, before I got hit by a tornado. So that was a really bad item for me. No, 7th. Okay, a little bit better than I thought. And we also got 3rd and 4th. Oh, but it's impossible to win. Nope. GG's, Violet got it. Even if we got the air trick boost, that's 37 that we lost. Man, it wouldn't have mattered, but if we got the boost, I would have needed a higher spot. Like, I wouldn't have needed a 5th. So no matter what, that was just a GG's. Oh, just enough for the 500 reward. It's a decal. I'm trying to get in one more race for this air boost festive mode before that's out of rotation, because then we're back to tap boosting. I don't know if there's a way to see more of the schedule besides the 2 time slots, the one you're in, and then the ones upcoming, maybe in the main menu. But here in this lobby menu, you don't get much. Yeah, this festive mode, though, is interesting. Like I said, I think the one thing I don't like the most, and I only just now noticed it, is the lack of a mini-map on the side of the screen. That makes no sense to me. The fact that there's no mini-map makes it harder to race. Especially for courses that you're not too familiar with, which is kind of the point of this online demo. Most people haven't gotten to play this yet. I mean, there's some people that gotta revisit, whether it be people who got to play some of the demos at events like a PAX or something. And I know there was a closed beta test that happened earlier in the year. I think it was like February. So you had to sign up for a chance to get in that beta. I didn't play that one, but also I think it was just console only at the time. So I probably wouldn't be able to play it if that was the case, because I think it was just PlayStation and Xbox. If that was true, I'm not sure. I never saw anyone play on anything but PlayStation back in February, so I have no idea. Alright, so probably one of the worst tracks to have for land air tricks because there's barely anywhere to trick. You can trick in like 3 sections on this course, maybe 4 if you take the shortcut. There's not many areas. Pretty decent lead so far. I'm gonna see how long I can keep it. Hopefully that screws over someone. Eh, it did. There you go. Go here. This will give us a lot of air tricks. Perfect. Good dodge. Seems like you can probably dodge the boo-boo effect if you're in the air, because you have a lot more movability here. Get wrecked, Omega. Okay, did not mean to go that way. I was trying to get on the top of the ramp, but sure. I still took a shortcut, so that's all that matters. I had to just use it because I'm gonna lose the Wisp anyways. I was hoping maybe to dodge, but yeah, that didn't really work. Give me something good? Eh, good enough. Oh my god, what is happening? Like, that section was just a mess. I got hit by everything there. Wasn't even just the slime that was a problem anymore. Wow. That was probably 9th.
If we were racing on foot.
11th. Oh man, that was terrible. One of us got... No, we were just 100% screwed. We got all bottom slots. Jeez, GG's to that. Yikes. Yeah, cool, we got the point bonus. It literally doesn't matter. It has no effect on our placement. We're still 3rd because we were that terrible. That was just a really bad ending. That's why I wanted something better for my final item set, and I got 2 offensive things, which wasn't good enough, because I couldn't defend. I knew I was going to get hit by Chaos there, so a Wisp would have been good, a Shield would have been good, even a Tornado. But no, give me like the Red Homing Fist, and then give me a Spike Ball. That's the equivalent of getting a Red Shell and a Banana. Both are not going to be that helpful for 3rd place. Alright, well now we're back into Tap Boost. I want one more race because that one was just such a train wreck. I don't want to end on a sour note. I want to have one that's at least a little bit better. That final turn, it really is item dependent, I feel, for Apatow, because if you get boost items, you can easily overtake it because of just how sharp of a turn that off-road cut is. So you can get a huge lead there, and if you don't have anything for the shortcut, you lose so many places. And that's exactly what happened to me. I'm trying for Maul. Since now we're back to having that on the pick, please give us the Maul. I would like to play it as primary track. That'd be fun.
Let's go. Come on.
Hooray!
Ah, so close. Alright, well that's fine. This has a lot of good cuts, so if I get Wisp items, then I can get a good push ahead. So I'm fine with this being the final course. Although I'm seeing a lot of players here that probably just started to play for the first time that are on my team, because if they have the rookie title, then that tells me they haven't played this much. So I might have to be the one trying to carry our score. We'll see. Oh, I hit someone that already got hit, so that was a waste. I'm taking the upper path because I don't want to be in that chaos. There's like no point to going up there because I didn't get any real advantage. I lost speed because it was a longer path. Not that many extra rings, no item, so I don't know what the point is even going up that left path outside of just avoiding danger. Really? Oh, and I missed the item too. You know, honestly, this is not that bad. And then I get squished, so maybe it is pretty bad. No item. I want to hold this because the laser can be really helpful. I would say near the ending. Plus now I want to try to get the bumps for my team because I didn't have that many taps yet. Alright, so right here, this is where I use it. And it just auto-corrected me, so that's not as useful as I would have wanted. Throw it back. Alright, I still got the first though. Let's go. I don't know about our tap bonus because I didn't get that many taps. But hopefully the rest of my team did. I was starting to get a lot of taps in lap 2, but that's about it. First, second, and 6 isn't bad. 34, yeah, so it all depends. If Team Violet gets tap boost, we lose. But if we get it or Red gets it, then we win. Wow! Of course! Of course, man! We do so good, and then the game just said, but you didn't do good enough, buddy. Ah, man. I love when we get screwed by factors out of our control. It's my favorite. I'm first in my heart, alright? I raced the heck out of that one. Well, I'm done. I think that's a good omen to say, yeah, I think you already have the idea of how the rest of this is gonna go. Not good. You keep on trying, you ain't gonna win, buddy. So I can actually check world rankings here. Interesting, because you can't play this anymore. They locked it out. Until the end of the demo, the rest of the thing you can play on online, just festive mode. So I'm surprised that you can just see things like this. You can actually see how high people placed. And people were grinding the heck out of this demo, as you can see here. It is insane to see just how many points some people have. Yeah, I can't do that. That's a lot of game. I'm good. This was a lot of fun, though, just for the short time I've played it, though. I think I've played about 7 hours in total of this demo, because I got like 40 minutes of time in yesterday, about 4 hours in from Friday, and then 2 hours today. That's a pretty healthy amount until this game comes out. I'm actually convinced now to pick this up when it comes out. In fact, I've already got a copy of it pre-ordered on Steam, so I'll be probably end up playing it the 3 days before it releases, because I can play it 3 days early with the early access code. So probably will end up playing a lot of this when it first comes out. It'll be a nice change of pace from Mario Kart, because as much as I liked Mario Kart World, playing that online has been a real big headache. So having a game that just has standard 3-lap tracks as a guaranteed pick for its online mode, I might end up playing this a little bit more for a bit. Well, I'll have to see. But it also has crossplay, so I'll definitely be able to play this with friends no matter what they're playing on. It just seems like a very solid title from what I've seen. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I got Digital Deluxe version, because I was able to get it for a little bit cheaper on Steam. I picked up the copy that was on Fanical for like 10 bucks less. So I was able to get it for, instead of the 90, it was like 80. Yeah, I know. At least this Digital Deluxe at least makes sense, because you also get the Season Pass. If you just get like 2 or 3 costumes and play the game 3 days early, it's not worth the extra couple bucks. But you also get the Season Pass, so it's worth it for that. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's little stream. Little extra stream you get, because this was only happening until the end of today. So I figure I'll get about a couple hours in at most for this and get a little bit of extra impressions on the new festival mode. So it seems like there's going to be 2 ways of playing this game online when it comes out. One of them being more event focused from what I can see, because festival to me seems like timed event kind of stuff. So probably not something that'll be available all the time, but we'll see when it comes out back in September. No, I don't care on that one. That's fine, Matt. I mean, you got stuff to do, you got stuff to do. That's why I was just mainly gonna just play this on my own today anyway, to get the feel of the solo queuing experience. It's ironic when it was a Team VS mode, but I still got the experience. It would have been a mess trying to coordinate with other people today because of all the comm errors. So I'm actually kind of glad I didn't have people in the lobby. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's little impromptu stream. So thanks everyone who came out. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. We'll be back on Tuesday with some regularly scheduled content. And other than that, there's not much else I can really say, besides just work on some stuff in the back end. So videos will be kind of coming out here and there, but I do have some stuff coming up later in this upcoming week, so still got some stuff to look forward to. And the usual stuff's going on our collab channel, LPR League, so check out the stuff over there if you haven't. Not much else really to say, it's just the same old. So that's going to do it for today's little impromptu stream. But hey, I'm looking forward to this game when it fully comes out here next couple weeks. Glad this demo was a whole weekend. It was really worth playing, so some good times were had. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you back on Tuesday for another stream. Take care and have a good rest of the day, everybody.